So, as you can tell from the previous video, I started playing Terraria on this channel, and well, this is the second episode of the playthrough, so please make sure to subscribe, like, and hit the bell icon for episode 3, get us to 1000 subscribers by the end of the year, and now, let's get into the video. So, the session started with me going straight underground in search for more iron and silver, as well as for crystal hearts. Why crystal hearts, you ask? Well, crystal hearts when consumed give you an extra 20 HP or an extra heart. You need to consume 1 to get the nurse to move in, and you need 200 HP or 10 hearts for Eye of Cthulhu to spawn on its own. Having more hearts means better survival. So, we collected a bunch of iron and silver so we could get better armor and tools and even weapons. We found gold as well, which means we can start making a gold pickaxe, so we can mine even more things like Crimson in the future, or even meteorite when a meteor spawns. We then found a pink fairy. What does a pink fairy do? Well, like all fairies, they show us where a certain thing is. For example, this fairy showed us where a crystal heart is. Beautiful, right? Without fairies, you would be doing too much mining for crystal hearts, or even for chests. So we grabbed the crystal heart and consumed it, giving us 1 more heart or 20 more HP. Then we went back and started mining the gold ore. The reason I didn't mine it before is because I got distracted by the big fairy. We came across a cave, allowing us to find ores even easier. We also found a bunch more gems we can use, and then we found an abandoned structure. But of course, to no avail, we found no magic mirrors. Why do we need a magic mirror, you ask? So then we can get back home quicker, or if we're in a tight spot. We could have recall potions, but if you have none, you're stuck and the only way out is death. So we really needed a magic mirror. We then found a lone gold chest, which I felt oddly suspicious about, as it was just there, with nothing else around it. I thought it was going to be a dead man's chest, since it was just out in the open like that, but alas, it was not, thankfully, and we found a cloud in a bottle. Cloud in the bottles allow you to double jump anywhere at any time, which makes getting out of places a lot easier. Then we used our only recall potion to get out of the cave and started smelting our ores into bars. I then crafted an emerald hook. Emerald hooks are better than topaz hooks because emerald hooks allow you to grapple further than a topaz hook, which helps a lot. I then immediately crafted a gold pickaxe for the reasons I gave earlier. Then crafted an iron sword and a silver chainmail. I put everything I don't need in the chest, and then walked towards the desert into the underground desert using my emerald hook for faster movement. So, this is where the first part of the episode started. So I found an anthill, nothing wrong with that, so far just fine, and then immediately went all the way down to the first chamber, and let's just say I hate the underground desert, so I will just tell you that right now. Because antlion swarmers and chargers are the frickin' worst. I usually die to them so easily in my personal runs, and every Terraria player will agree that antlions are the worst and that the underground desert is terribly dangerous. And then an antlion killed me, and it was a pain. I knew it was odd that I hadn't died in the first minute of being in the underground desert, and then the game fixed itself by having me die to 3 of them, and then a baby antlion also helped them kill me as well. So that's the first death of the episode, dropping 2 gold. I really should have bought a piggy bank before I entered a dangerous place, like seriously. 140 HP was not helpful for surviving the underground desert whatsoever. But we went back to get the gold coins, and I still didn't get a piggy bank. And immediately after, I died. Again. And this time, it was by a rolling cactus. Relogic, why would you add the worst things to exist? So we headed back and got our gold coins back. And I still didn't get a piggy bank. Anyways, we rescued the golfer and found a desert structure. And we found a magic conch. Oh my god. Why is this important, you ask? A magic conch allows you to go to the ocean on either side of the world. Depending on which side you're on, this means we can easily start fishing in the ocean whenever we please, which will come useful in later episodes. I'm going to stop you all right here because I've noticed that a small percentage of my viewers are subscribed. Why are you all not subscribed yet? I make high quality content that you all would enjoy, so if you are enjoying this video, please make sure to hit the subscribe button and please hit the bell icon so you don't miss the next upload. Anyways, let's get right back to the video. Then we died to a bunch of antlines. Why game? Why spawn so many damn antlines in one place? What the hell? So we built a room for the golfer to live in and then headed back to the desert again to collect our money. But first we found another desert structure to loot and we found an ancient chisel and more recall potions. And we died. Once again, how annoying. We went back, mined a bunch of ores, and we died again. And the annoying part was that we were backed up against the corner by the damn antlions. Then we switched out our broadsword for the mandible blade, as it does more damage, and went back for our coins, but we died trying to get our coins back. Let's just remind you all that this is vanilla classic mode as well, and the game hates me. Usually underground deserts aren't this much of a problem, yet in this it is. And we went back and died again. Game, this is not funny anymore. Let me do this, oh my god. Anyway, thankfully we got our coins back and we returned home and made a gold broadsword and a gold crown. A gold crown is for making a king slime summon. We also bought a piggy bank, finally, and then started building another layer to the house to get the nurse to move in. We started putting things away and started favoriting things I'll be taking with me. Right, this is where this is more chill again, as we started returning to the caves, but for some reason my dumb brain forgot to double jump before landing in the hole, and we died twice. But we arrived back in the caves and we forgot torches, but that didn't stop me from looking for another structure to find a magic mirror. But thankfully we found another structure, but unfortunately I could not see. So I took a torch from the cave and then lit up the cave. And I opened the chest and guess what we found? A magic mirror and Hermes boots. So I equipped the Hermes boots, but we died by a boulder. Right, I didn't even know where the boulder came from until I was editing this. There was a pressure plate that I stepped on. I didn't even notice it while recording this, but I went back to get my money back and mined the gold that was nearby, and I started mining a bunch of ores again and returned to finish the session. Anyways, that is it for this episode. Thanks for watching. I really hope you enjoyed watching me suffer the entire episode. Please make sure to subscribe, like and hit the bell icon if you like this style of editing. It was fun to narrate the whole session, and well, I don't usually do these types of videos, so if you did enjoy it, let me know down in the comments. I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.